Hello everyone, Sam is here from my forexmagicwave.com, making this video for at the end of the week as a weekly recap. So let's get started, showing you all the trades we did for last week, ending yesterday, Friday. Today is Saturday. So let's get started. This is the week started on the 19th, and pound was somehow getting weaker at that time. So I had a few pound pairs trade, a few pound pairs like pound yen. This is a 7-minute entry at the level, and that's for 70 pip right here. And this is the one. It's pound Aussie, and I also tweeted that it went up all the way straight, and then hitting these levels here, very very important. Weekly low, weekly high, couple of them 82.91 and 82.74. And look how 82.74 created this small entry, and after that it's gone down easily. Went down even further, but this is just the 90 pip trade. Also in pound, well, there was another one. I think about a pound. Pound Newsy, I made an entry, but I didn't close the same day. So I'm going to show you that the next, maybe we will see later. This is a euro yen, on the 20th, the next day, entry here. Exactly, a very nice by the book entry, reversal, and goes all the way to the upside. This is the one, euro USD, beautiful, retracement and the trade. Very, very easy. No, you see all these blue candles going into, I think that was like 61%. In between 61 and 78% the retracement, and was a nice level as well. I forgot which one, I didn't write down here. And after that, red candle starts right there, few red candles, and open the trade. A few more red candles, break the break even, bring the break even to the what am I saying? Bring the stop loss to the break even, and that's it. And sit and watch the trade going. And this is the next day. Pound yen was a 7-minute was somewhere here, that coming down here, and then this level is a huge level in pound yen, very very big area. And whenever the price touches it, and good chance of bouncing, getting a reaction. So start bouncing from here, and immediately I open the trade here a little bit more to the upside, and then SL more to the break even more, and then you can see that this is how I move my SL to just book for few pips, not too much, and then let it go. So it went up straight up to the next level, 400 pip, easy peasy, right? And then you see this New Yen. Uh, this is you're gonna see again. There's another trade. It gave me the entry here. It came down. It bounced from here. It went up. It gave me another entry. I took that one as well, and it went down. So if you watch that, how it makes the turn from above the wave, and then it makes it hits the area, the fib level or SNR level, and then it goes the other side, the other side of the wave, and then start giving you a couple of entries before it makes the turn to the upside again, if it has to, or if not, continue, to the downside. It depends. So this is the transition from the bullish to the bearish first setup, and then you will see the second one just now. This is the one that see, I opened it on the 20th, but I ended up closing on the 21st, because you can see here it was keep going. I recorded the chart here when it was here, then here, and I said maybe, but then I had a feeling that it's probably gonna continue to the upside end, and it did. Okay, so it was very very nice trade, pound Newsy. Lately, I'm paying more attention to this pair, because I used to not look at it at all. I would look at pound Aussie and trade pound Aussie, but pound Newsy I just left alone for the longest time. But lately it's been moving very good, and I started to like this pair. And this is the 21st, and then 21st, This is the chart that I made. I usually don't show my weekly charts, my trade setups on this weekly recap, and this is what I'm showing you: the USD CAD. This is one of the pairs that I hardly traded in the past, and I didn't like it. It won't move much. So, but lately it's moving very nicely. You see this how badly it was ranging here, and it was painful. But now all of a sudden it's a big drop going up, and then this is the setup. And I made the chart. I sent out to my subscribers, telling them what to do. And what I did with this is this: immediately when I made the chart, I found a 7-minute entry. It was dropping, and then I took the entry. 7-minute entries like this was an entry, right? This was an entry right here. Look at this indicator confirming. This was an entry, then this was an entry. This, and all of these entries are producing some pips. This is how the system is, if you pay attention. So if you miss the boat and if you miss the 20-minute entry, 7-minute will constantly will give you entries to take, as far as as long as it's going towards the target. And the target was well, we just begin to move. Actually, you can see here. Okay. So if I'm right, we have a long way to go. And every day is just rinse, repeat, retracement and then go down, retracement and then go down. So this was one of the move is coming down strongly. And then there was a huge level coming. And usually the big level will give you a bounce after a nice move. You drop the support and then just like a tennis ball, you drop and it bounces a little bit, right? So people close their trade with profit and then it bounces from that area. So this is exactly what happened. USD CAD on the 20th is dropping, and then boom, 28.35. If you go look at it, maybe in my previous chart, the weekly chart, I could show you where the 28.35 is. This is 28.35. This is the high here, big high, right? Big number. So it has to give you a bounce, and then the next time it will come, maybe it will break and go down to 27.98, and then you have these numbers, and then you have 26.54. This is the 24.60, and this is 25. So the price doesn't do anything but move in between these numbers one by one, and bigger chart give you the bigger picture of what's happening, and then one side numbers will be holding, and then the other side numbers will be getting broken and retest. This is how it is. So if you're dropping, then if the price will be coming, hitting the support, bounce a little bit, but then breaking it, go below the support and coming back, testing it as the resistance. Resistance will hold, support will be continue breaking. The next support will come, a little bounce, but then it will be broken and then retested it, and then price will drop further. And support will become resistance. That's what I says RBS. Support become resistance when going down. And constantly these numbers will be becoming resistance. They will act as a support, but then they will be broken and then they will become resistance once the price goes down below, then come back testing it as a resistance, hold and drop. And this is the game that, it happens constantly in this market. So you just have to learn that. So this is, I've been playing around with that. And then, I took the advantage of even going reverse on me. And usually it goes back to this black line. Sometimes it returns from the white line as well. But usually it goes back to this black line. And it did. Okay. You see this here? And then at that point, you know what I did? I made a chart. I forgot to show you. I forgot to open that chart. Let me just real quick. I'll show you that I even made the chart and I send out to my subscribers that, look, this is how you put a pending order. See this sell stop order here. What it does is that if you have to go out and then you know that the setup is there and anytime it can play out. But see right now here at this point, the setup was there, but it didn't. It played out a little bit and then the price went up. So if you had waited, you cannot sit in front of the computer all day long, 24 hours, right? So you have to go out and do things here, there, chores around the house or outside. Even if you're a full-time trader, you don't have a job, but you still have chores to do, right? So what you do is that if you see that the setup is there and you're expecting a drop, before you leave, you put a pending order there that, okay, the reversal candle is 20 pip and plus, let's say, 25 more pips. So, wherever the price is, 25 pip below, you put sell stop and leave. And when you do that, and after that, what happened to this order? See? It came down here, and then coming down, even it bounced from here, 28.35. One more time, it went up there, gave you another beautiful entry, then came down again. And this is where I said, you know what, it may bounce again, so I'm going to close it because it's Friday. And it did bounce from there. So with the time, you understand how this market works. So this is what happened there. And where I was there. Okay, so this was the last, that was the CAD, right? So I was showing this. This is what happened to the CAD, and this, the New Z. Remember, I just showed you a little while ago on the 19th. I had the New Z yen. Not now. This is the 19 one. Where's the other one? I have this. Sorry. This is. I'm looking at this as a date. I'm confused. I didn't have enough tea this morning. So this is the one. This is on the 23rd. Okay. This is a second entry, second trade, and it is exactly the same as the CAD. You saw it, right? And Aussie did the same thing. It went up. Aussie yen, I'm talking about. And then they go back to this black line and then give you an entry. And especially if there's a big level here, you can see 76.67 is a big level, and right there, and boom, back to this level. So this is how it is, the system and everything. And one more thing that I want to show you, that I started the WhatsApp group, which is, looks like this. And a lot, most of my active traders, they are there, full-time traders. They are sitting there, they're talking to each other, helping each other, telling about the trade setups, and then, what's happening. For example, you see that we break this 38%, then 49 is of a friend, and they're telling us that, when they're making the entry. And some of these guys are, full-time traders, good traders, pulling a lot of pippage, like Don and Sawton and Mander and, Vishal. They're doing great. Ted, sitting here and talking to each other, and they're helping newbies as well. New people come, like Sharada Devi, she just joined, and she's a very good girl, and she's learning, so she's understanding, and everybody is helping her. Bouquet Creation is is a friend of mine. I call him a DAX guy. He kills DAX all the time. DAX is a German index, by the way, stock market. So he is a fan of that. So yeah, so they are all sitting there exchanging ideas and warning and letting us know, each other, that which setup is coming up and what. And once in a while I go in myself and then I drop my charts and everything as well. But this room is this group is just that for the subscribers. Sit here, interact each other, and talk to each other. Let us know, and let each other know that what they're doing and what setups are coming. That they let and then what news are coming and what's really happening. So you will be pretty much informed. You're not going to be alone sitting in your room. You will be in a group of traders, basically. Whenever you just like maybe London session, you come, you open your charts and everything, and you open the group and you start talking and seeing these people who are doing the same thing as what you're doing. They're using my system, my analysis, and taking those trades, right? So this is how it is. If you like, join, and if you subscribe, please remember that I set up an automated email system. So if you subscribe, you should get 3 emails immediately in your inbox. Please check your spam folder or promotion folder. In case of Gmail, has a promotion folder. Sometimes my emails land over there. Okay, so and if you don't get those emails immediately, let me know on my main email, myforexmagicwave.com, and so that myforexmagicwave@gmail.com, so that I can send those emails to you manually. And second thing, that as soon as you subscribe, you send me your info for the group, based mainly your cell phone number, so I can add you in to the group and you can chat and talk to the other other subscribers. The market opens and you will be very active, and everything, and they will help you out, setting up the charts and uh, because they've been with me. They're as it is. They are full-time traders. Some of them are very, very long traders, 10 years plus, and they have very good experience and everything. About the charts and about MT4, so they will help you out. Okay, so this is it for now. And if you like what you saw, you go on my website and subscribe, and then, like I said, wait for those 3 emails. 3 emails. Why 3 emails? Because the stuff that I need to give you, the zip folder is becoming so big that it's not working. So I have to, send you the package folder in one email. Then EA, the alarm EA, which is when the setup is built or about to build, the alarm start beeping, right? So that EA, it's a long file, big file, and then the charts and the templates of all the indexes and the pairs. That big file, big folder. So that's the second email, and then third email would be training videos. You must watch those videos. It will take some time before you can really understand the system, and it's a little bit of work to do. But once you do it, my job is not give you buy sell signal here, but what I'm trying to do is to teach you, because I may not have much time left here in this work. So learn and get ready, and once I'm gone, continue doing your trading and make money. Okay, don't rely on me, on anybody or anybody else. It's why. Once you learn, you're on your own. So basically, this old saying, like, I'm trying to teach you how to fish instead of feeding you the fish every day. Okay, because once I'm gone, then if you learn, you can easily fish yourself every day and survive, right? So that's the idea, and which is, it's easy, believe me. It's just about, what is between impossible to possible. It's learning. If you don't learn, it's very hard, almost impossible, and once you learn, it becomes easy, possible, and very easy, piece of cake, because right? So this is how it is. So this is the end of it today, and I'm gonna close it now. And like I said, go my website. Today's Saturday. If you subscribe Saturday, Sunday, set up your charts and everything, and then Sunday starts. Then all those guys will be coming in the WhatsApp group, and then you can start talking to them and getting help. And if you need any help from setting up the charts and everything, just let me know on my email, and I will have someone to get into your computer through Team Viewer and then set up all the charts for you. Okay, so this is it for now. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful weekend.